Outdoors TV here, coming back at you here. Hit the lake again this morning, had some battery troubles, and so we're just now getting started. So let's see what we can do. Stay tuned. Well, we got a surface temperature of 84 degrees. We were on our way to another lake. Had a super late start. This morning's been rough. Been a rough start all the way around for us. Then got here, boat wouldn't start. Battery's dead, so on the way home we're gonna pick up a new battery for this. We just put one in the trolling, but we just switched over and got the boat started. Got up here to our closest spot and just said, well, this is where we're gonna be today. So we're not far from a boat ramp, but we're in a good spot. Just using a little slip cork setup above a weighted swivel. 8-pound Crappie Max with a 6-pound leader. We want to be real minimal on our electronics today just because we have to run our start motor off of our trolling motor, but we're already here and we're not coming out of the lake yet, so thank goodness. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, even our bubbler this morning decided it wanted to start taking a crap, so it's been a rough morning all the freaking way. What are you gonna do? It's our turn in the barrel, I guess. I think I'm gonna shallow up a little bit just for some more bite. I think I'm a little too deep. That's pretty important, being too deep, folks. Crappie like to hit in an upward motion. So you don't want to go too deep on them. You always want to start above them, then work your way down to them. This water temperature being like it is, I mean, I'm 84 degrees, 84, 7 foot of water. Mama's hooked up. What is it? I don't know, but you need to. You ran right into a tree. You ran right into that branch. Because you ran right into the branch. You had a bite, but you ran right into the branch. You're peel and drag. Yeah. So I spent my evening last night tying leaders, folks. Oh, that was me. That was my fault. Yeah, I sat at karaoke last night just tying leader after leader. I like to pre-tie my leaders. Got him. We're hooked up. That feels like a bluegill. And she's the bait stealing notorious bluegill. So we're on the board with something. Little panfish. Look at that eyeball. Rawr. Hey, if we can't have fun, what are we doing here? She's not having fun though. She's tying her second line since we got here. In 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you something else too. If you don't own a boat and you're going to crappie fish, you're going to be sitting down a little bit and you want more room, buy a bass boat. Tremendous amount of space in a bass boat versus this is a 16.6 sea nymph, and my next boat will be bigger. I'd rather have the big flat decks I can walk around on and move a little bit. Besides that, I don't like being blowed around the lake. I get tossed around the lake a lot with this little boat, but she's a good boat though. It's just that's just my take on things. But she runs good, and I'll take her. Yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. But the battery's a couple years old, so you know that's what happens. We already had to replace one this year. One of the two I have, so it was just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. So what we typically do is she keeps track of how many fish we catch, and I keep track of keepers. So we run 2 counters at once, just so when everybody asks, how many did you catch? Because everybody always asks, how many you catch? And our answer is, I caught this many. Look at a squirrel up there. Bouncing the old limb up there.
Oh, I see him up there. He's living on the edge.
Literally living on the edge. Be squirrel season before long. Another thing I like to do, like squirrel hunt, like rabbit hunt, like deer hunt, like turkey hunt. Thinking about even giving you guys some videos of some of that stuff. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was hooked up. I'm watching the old squirrel.
Well, there's 2 of them. They're distracted.
Nice bluegill. Big old sunfish. Ouch. Look at that dude. The big old fat bluegill. That was my fault. He had that one for a second. I didn't even realize it. Look at that pretty fish. Beautiful fish. Take a little better look at him. Thick boy. I can't get. Nah, you ain't gonna get that good of a look at him. My hands are too big to lift that fish. Oh. Alright, so we're at 2 fish. And being that she left her counter at home, her sunglasses, her everything. Here, Jody. So, folks, here's something else I made up. This is a fish counter. So, every 5th, this is a bead, obviously. Every 5th bead is a color, so every 5 fish, boom, you know you got 5, 10, 15. Now 30 for crappie is the legal limit, so I have 2 sets of 15. That's just basic math here in Ohio. But this will work just fine to do what we're going to do today. Let's get back out here and see what we can do. I want to throw some jigs today too. So far, I've been in Bluegill City. Actually, that fish swam away. I was watching that squirrel bounce that limb. He's up there living ghetto fabulous. And he straight up choked it. At least he didn't go down his throat to the point where it's going to kill him. He was fat though. up. Fix your drag. Tighten it. What has she got, folks? Oh, I know what it is already. Pick it up. Come on. Boat flip it. Can't reel the bobber to the end. Her favorite fish. Actually, we don't mind catching them. She just don't like taking them off. I've given her some tools to use, though, to take them off with. Oh, ah! I am watching you. Go back, try to get him again.
Put your fin up.
Jody, got him from the belly.
I did, but he had his fin shoved in my. Look, he's shoving his fins now.
Okay.
There we go.
You got a fish grabber, grab him by the lips and unhook him. Never gonna be able to take her 50 or 60-pound catfish fishing because she gets worried about the. Of course, to be dead honest with you, the little ones are the ones that get you. It ain't the big ones anyway.
See? He's smiling. He's not chirping at me at least.
Alright, going for this ethical release.
That wasn't ethical. He jumped.
No, you slow. Another lake. Plans on also the next time we fish this lake, fishing deeper. And we are hooked up. That is a catfish all day long. Catfish, folks. That's all day. Coming toward the boat. Boat flip. Boat flipped him. Quit it. Hi. Always so antsy. That's one thing about channel cat. They are constantly ornery and hard to deal with. And if you're not careful with small ones, ooh, they are the ones that get you. Look there, little bitty boy. Big ones, not so much. Little ones, it's like constant. Stupid thing. Still fun to catch. I'm using this Crappie Max High Vis like camo line, so it's got orange, clear, and green every other, 2-3 feet. It's actually a pretty cool line. I take it down to an actual Invisalign leader, or I use a clear strand 6-pound. This is 8, I believe, to the reel. She's hooked up. What we got? You got a nice crappie. That crappie.
About time. Hey, listen.
Quiet now. There, sassy. Double check his measurement, but he's gonna be fine. If you get the blue one out, you can slide him in with the line. Yep, just like that. Be so much easier for you. Alright, they're here. We just gotta find them. They're gonna be a little deeper than what we. There we are. He's trudging at me. It's probably a stupid catfish. Oh, he just let it go. Either that or he broke it. He broke it. Yeah. Well, we're not really rigged up for. Yeah, he actually snapped it. Not really rigged up for catfish, so I don't expect to get everyone into the boat. So that's like an Invisalign that I'm using there. Now pretty much what I've got tied on, the rest of them that I tied last night is just with string. I said at karaoke last night, folks, and tied leaders. I thought it was genius. They looked at me funny, but you know, I don't care. They were like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm tying leader lines. We're going fishing in the morning." Like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yep." Well, she got her another catfish. While I was tying. She sure loves those catfish. They're her favorite. Alright. Finally, tied back up. Had to do a bobber switch. Bobber was making me crazy. Making me crazy. So there's our rig. Just to go over it a little bit. We got a bead. Got our bobber stop up here. We got beads above it. This is a neon pink. And then we got a bead below it to keep from going through the bottom of the bobber. And then this is an 1/8 ounce, no, yes, 1/8 ounce weighted swivel. The weighted swivels are actually saltwater deal, but then we just got a leader line tied to it, and that's, like I said, Invisalign, tied to an Aberdeen hook, probably a number 1 or number 2. So I've seen a debate online about reeling if you're right-handed, switching hands and reeling with your right hand instead of holding your rod with your right hand. People are making such a big deal about that. So I'm just going to tell you what I think. I think it don't matter. As long as you're putting fish in the boat, if that's what you're comfortable doing, do it. The real reason, what they're not telling you, is back in the day, the only reason that people reeled left-handed and learned to reel left-handed on an open face reel, on a spinning rod, is because the old reels were only made left-handed. They were only made one way. They didn't used to be universal. And that's exactly what I said to the guy. He's like, well, it doesn't matter as long as they're fishing a boat. And the guy's point of view was, it takes too long to switch hands. Yeah, it might, for someone who doesn't do it every day. You do it, and let's be honest, how much time you really saving? I mean, is it really that that big of a deal? And that's our problem with the internet now. People, we go online and we talk about everything. Everybody's got feelings. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh my God, you do it this way. Be different. Be proud of being different. I don't care what nobody thinks. I could give a rat's crack what anybody thinks. As long as I'm having fun and enjoying myself, well, what matters? Why do you care that a righty switches hands and reels with his right instead of holding his rod with his right hand, you know? Basically, this is the setup that he's talking about. I'm right-handed. No, because I don't reel with my left hand, I'm the weird one. How dumb. What a stupid conversation to even bring up to people. It's all about comfort. It's all about what you want to do. It's just someone who needs something to talk about. And again, I guess it's working because you drew me out. I'm talking about it right now. Because I could give two craps how that guy reels. Or anybody else for that matter. Are you having fun? Are you catching fish? Oh, Joey, fix that drag. Yeah, he got me. That might have been a crappie the way he walked away with it real slow. That's probably a bluegill jacking with it right there. Yeah, what I tell you. Look at that little postage stamp. Well, I ain't caught nothing but bluegill today and catfish. Well, she's hooked up. It's a cat. She really likes them, folks. Now, when we go catfishing, she she won't catch a single catfish. I did do you a favor you didn't realize. I got that longer net that net extends out. No, it's back behind you. I did you a favor, didn't tell you. Yeah, I got that because I want you to be ready to net my fish. Yeah, look at this. There she is. Look, catfish queen. She wants to be crappie queen though. She's got a lot of titles that she wants to get. I'm gonna call her dropsy queen though. She drops more fish in my boat. Fish have a natural slime coat on them. Crappie are pretty slimy. Yeah, I think we're gonna just grab him, Joe. Them gloves ain't gonna let him stick you. There you go. Another ethical release. Well, folks, we'll be back in a minute when I change a battery. Stay tuned. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We had a dead battery. Had to switch out. See what we got here. We're trying to catch Katonka, but water temperature is still 84 degrees. We're still in 7 foot of water, but we're getting ready to get in some deeper water here, or some deeper drop offs, let's put it like that. Or, that's a bluegill. He had me set to lay the steel to him. He got my bait. You fathead. Oh, bluegill. Bluegill. Mind the bluegill when they're big. I've caught two that were fat. One of them was real fat, but he wasn't a real eater. I want a slab daddy. Huh? No, I've caught 4 bluegill. Only one cat. I've yet to pull a crappie. You're the only one to catch a crappie. I'm hooked up. Bluegill master of the universe, right here, baby. My guy, put the spikes away. You trying to get somebody? Look at that. Look, he's had something nail him right there. Gone. That's the perfect size to be throwing out for catfish. Even a little bigger would be fine. So I wanted to tell you guys, I am getting in a veteran catfish tournament. It's a nationwide tournament. Goes to help the. She's hooked up. Probably another catfish. She is killing it. It's her day. How big is it? All right, don't do that. Give him drag, just a little bit of drag. Not you're giving it way too much drag. Get him up there so you can see if he's got to be netted or what. Yeah, just wear him out. Give him. Yeah, you don't just hit the button. Just unless it's an emergency. Give him some drag. Loosen the drag. Yeah, loosen your drag up. Let him take some. Wear him down. He ain't that big. Boat flip him. He's a good size though. Yeah, he's a nice channel. Nice channel. Now, folks, there's some big blue and some big flatties in this lake we're in. But anyway, back to that tournament I was telling you about. It's for the veterans. I'm actually going to show a flyer on my site. And it's a month long. It runs the month of August, and it's a daily tournament. And across the country, as long as at least 10 people get in at a time, you have to register in each one, depending on which one. If you want to register in the bank tournament, you can get on the bank tournament. It's separate from the boat tournament, and it's separate from the kayak. I'm probably going to get in the bank and the boat, just because in the evenings, and it goes day by day, so it's a winner each day for 30 days. They win catfish stuff and whatever, and your entry fees go to the veterans. I can't remember the association, but I will be posting stuff here as we get a little closer. But just found out about it, just got all the details about it, and I'm actually going to do it, and I'm actually going to go after some big cats. Fish some different lakes, try some stuff on my way home in the evenings. From the bank, I'm entering both tournaments and the boat. So you might get to see me do some catfish tourneys and see if we do any good. And if the footage is decent, then it'll be on the channel if I can catch some fish. But it's not weight. It goes by length. I believe I got a crappie. I got a crappie. Throwing slime in my eye pupils. Yeah, you look. Come on, dude. Seriously? Quit. What is it about small fish that think they're big? Alright, little black crappie. Not big enough to eat. I'm gonna say you're gone. And I think that's a crappie. At least it seemed like it at first. I don't know now. Nope, that ain't a crappie. You know what that is? I know what that is. It's a snag on a limb. Dude, she is killing the channel cat. Look at that, folks. Got her another one. So we're trying out an external mic today, so we'll see how this works out. Hopefully it's not muffled. I don't have to scrap all this footage. Little jig here. 16th ounce head. Catch more purple haze. Color. Slow retrieve on this. I am too on a fish. I think it's a stinking cat. No, I don't know. I think it's a catfish. Oh yeah. Wear him down. Come on, my guy. He likes to fight. You give me a hand here. I need my grabbers. I don't know where they went. They were laying here.
I don't see them.
They were laying right here.
Drop them?
No, they're right there. Nope. Alright, folks. Another little channel. Here, hold it, Rod. I'm going to try to do this without. Okay. He's snoot hooked, folks. Wow. Snoot hooked. Alright, they're getting better. Probably a great eating site. Ouch. Stop it. I'll punch you in the face. You don't like that. Will you quit, my guy? He's hooked there and through the whisker. Dang it. There we go. Alright, little Channy. No, you keep getting hung up. I'm leaving you in this time. We're pressing on without you. Just kidding. She's actually thinking about hitting right there. She didn't want to say nothing in front of you on camera, folks, but I didn't want to say anything either. I'm abused. Mess around and get a divorce over a snag today, people. Another 1 pound catfish day, 2 pound, pound and a half, nothing great. You're gonna catch them, man. Oh, she's hooked up. And she pulled it off. She thought it was a crappie, folks. We got a thinker. She's a thinker. Well, we leave Wednesday, folks, and take the kids to the Junior National World Championships, I guess it is, the World National. They've been working real hard. Taking 2 teams out there. They'll all play individuals and they'll play doubles and things like that. Hoping we bring back some Charlie trophies for the kids, you know. If we do, I'm gonna post some pictures on our on the Double G Outdoors TV channel, so you guys see. We do other things other than fish. We hunt, we bowl, and we play a lot of pool.